Hello Internet, Hewlett here, sweaty again. Yes, it is the return of the Burn and Learn. Well, it's a Burn and Learn. I'm not sure if it's a return of the Burn and Learn. We'll see if if I'm actually moving tomorrow. I was on my Twitch stream with a kid, which we're just loving. I'll get to that in a second. And a couple of people over the period of the last couple of weeks have said, hey, what about those Burn and Learns? And the reality is I haven't been doing them. And I feel terrible about that. And I feel terrible because I haven't done that. I've been doing these sort of fasting things, trying that with sort of mixed success. Some days are just hell, some days are okay, some days I cheat. So I think sort of as a form of procrastination, I said, I won't do the learn and burn and the fasting thing. That seems crazy. So way too healthy for me. So I thought today my wife came sort of bounding up the stairs after spending her 2 hours on the elliptical or whatever the hell she was doing, and she said, well, it's free now if you want it. So I think she's trying to lead by example. So I sort of I raced downstairs. Well, I didn't race downstairs. I slithered downstairs and sort of slugged my way onto the torture device and did half an hour, which I was surprised at. And I was surprised at how much it hurts. It's like, I guess I just jumped back in at exactly the same level that I was at before, and I realized I guess you build up to that. So I'll probably hurt a lot tomorrow. But the burn and learn part of it, I should say, oh my gosh, I got a whole preamble. So this is a burn and learn, and this is my bid to stay alive and fit long enough to raise my amazing son and to enjoy the coming twilight years with my brilliant, beautiful wife, Jane. I hate exercise. It's boring. Can't stand it. Would do anything but exercise. So I like to learn something while I'm doing it, and then like to share what I've learned with you in the sweatiest way possible, which is what I'm doing right here. Wow, it's been a long time. I have to really think about that. So C# programming. I didn't read about it. Normally I would try to read on my Burn and Learns, but this time I decided to use LinkedIn Learning, which was lynda.com, and it got bought by LinkedIn, and LinkedIn got bought by Microsoft, so I don't know what's going on, but it seems to be quite a lot of stuff to learn on it now. And C# programming is one of those ones that I really need to get into, because one of my favorite robots to play with, to work with, is the Easy Robot. And the Easy Robot was programmed in C#, and it has its own little development system, which is great. You don't need to program it in order to do it, but being the nerd I am, I like to sort of pull open the case and delve in and see what I can screw up. So I thought it'd be just kind of fun to be able to write plugins for this program if you could. I had a little back and forth with DJ there about a Twitter thing that would allow the robot to wave depending on what was tweeted, and he was very kind and quick and jumped in there and wrote another little plugin that did extra stuff. And I was just very impressed. I thought, oh, God, how great would it be if I could just do that myself and go, hey, DJ, check it out. This is what I did for you guys. Just like be a part of the community is supposed to just be like, sucking from it like some kind of a nerdy vampire. So a bit of work on the horizon, thus the stash of gloriousness. Look at that, baby. Whoa. Jane not so happy, but Jason Priestley likes it, so we're keeping it because Jason is actually directing the thing that I'm doing. What a lovely guy! I had the pleasure of working with him on my one of the Dark Matter episodes, and he was sick as a dog, but still absolute gentleman. And now that he's back at it in full priestly manner. He's great. It's really nice to be to hanging out with a fellow dad who obviously enjoys his kids as much as I enjoy mine. So, anyways, there's that, and I've just got a ton of stuff I'm trying to get sorted out. I've got these makerspace shows to do for Shaftesbury, and I have to figure out all the experiments. And of course, things slow down as soon as I get another job, because the acting always just, causes total chaos. And I had a whole thing in Ottawa that I did, and then this. So as always, as soon as you get excited about doing something, an acting job comes up and screws it all up. And I am not complaining in any way. So anyways, I should say thank you to everybody on the Twitch stream, because, oh my gosh, my son is having the best time. I mean, it's really great to see him sort of passionate about something, and he's really excited about the whole open broadcasting system. He's created templates with his friend Jack Jassra, well, our friend Jack, who's just been absolutely amazing, creating little icons for us, and he's created this template that has the whole of Atlantis, a lovely Atlantis image in the background, and we have our overlays on that. I mean, it is an overlay for our video stuff. So he set all that up, and I'm just really impressed with how much sort of time and effort he's put into this, and I really, I'm hoping it works out for him, and I love the time I get with him, because I get to just play I get to play video games and just hang out and talk with him and you guys and certainly a few people had asked about the Burn and Learn, so I'm glad I could respond with that as well. So obviously, come check us out on Twitch if you want to. It's Twitch TV. Ironham TV is Bratlett's channel, and it's usually he and I. And I'm actually thinking about trying to do some Magic the Gathering. I was going to do like live Magic the Gathering, but all the cameras and stuff seemed like more complicated than I can deal with right now. So I thought maybe I would see if I could get Bratlett to show me how to stream some Magic the Gathering Arena. And I'll show that on, we can go on Twitch and I'll just chat and play Magic and the usual stuff. So I guess until we geek again, sweaty or not, here I come. Cheerio!